Here's the audience. What the fuck are you doing?
Hello everyone, my name is Jimmy Mendoza.
Hello sir, what's your name?
Jimmy Mendoza.
Oh, I see. How's your day so far?
Good, good.
Where do you come from?
I come from the highlands of Mexico.
I don't really like your kind. So why are you here?
¿Qué pasó?
I'm just gonna walk away because I don't like you.
Señor, no puedo. Me gusta el job. Call immigration.
Immigration, get out of here, you immigration border hopper, user.
Okay.
Go find a job somewhere else.
Okay, now that I got all your guys' attention. Okay, well, I'll introduce myself again. My name is Jimmy Mendoza. Okay. So, I have a friend, his name is Jaja, and currently he's an illegal immigrant. But he came here straight after he came straight from the Philippines, and he just went on a vacation to America, and then he just stayed here and he never went back. So what he did was he stayed here with his family in America, and they allowed him to go to high school, and then now he's trying to apply for a job at Nob Hill. And so he applies for a job at Nob Hill, and he turns in his application, and he tells them, he gets a call back and he says, oh yeah, we'd like to interview you, so could you come in? And then he comes in, and then they ask him a bunch of questions. They ask him wondering where he came from and who he is and what's his ethnic background, and they said that we don't like you because of your race, because you're a Filipino fob, and also because you're illegal immigrants. Okay, so based on your race, your sex, and your physical appearance, there will always be discrimination in the workforce. Okay? So race is a factor when going against discrimination in the workforce. According to the EEOC, which is the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, it says that discrimination is defined as treating someone unfairly because of their color or race. In other words, let's say if you're trying to get a job or position and then they tell you, oh, you can't work here because you're black or you're Asian, then that's racial discrimination. So, in an article I read called Workers Fight Back, Suing Employers for Discrimination Can Be Grueling, it talks about a black male named Sam Harris who's getting underpaid compared to the other males that work there, which is unfair. Just because he's African American doesn't mean he should be paid less. Okay, so the corporation was called the Hughes Aircraft Corporation, and they saw him as a man who would take any pay and wouldn't complain about it. So that's why they paid him less. That was their excuse. So then Sam Harris, the black male, filed for a lawsuit, and he won $1.4 million from the lawsuit. So while race is still a huge problem for discrimination in the workforce, there are also other factors such as gender. Gender plays an important role in discrimination as well. According to the EEOC, it is defined as someone who is an employee as being unfavored because of their sex, if they were male or female. And women on average are making 80% of what men make in a year. So if women feel like they're being discriminated against, they could always file for a charge towards the EEOC, and they'll file with the complaint and they'll get a response in 90 days. So in the article I read about female Walmart employees file sex discrimination claims, it argues that women employees aren't getting paid as much as men. And the Supreme Court, they took this up to the Supreme Court, and they ruled against this because they didn't have sufficient evidence towards the Walmart policy, which they needed proof, which was that they needed to show that women were getting paid less. And women are being treated unfairly, but a big problem in discrimination in the workforce is also your physical appearance. Physical appearance determines whether or not you could get a job. In a survey by Deborah Road, it states that 62% of overweight women are turned down for a job because of their weight. Studies show that people are more attractive, tend to be treated differently, and have more possibilities in getting a job or a better chance. According to the ELA, there's a national poll that says 16% of the workers are being victims of physical appearance discrimination. People that are genetically born this way have no control over how they look. So the only thing they can do is get an operation to change their facial features. Even though people are being discriminated against due to your physical appearance, and like in America, they said that everyone should have an equal opportunity. So that's unfair. So no matter what race, sex, or how you look, discrimination will always be in the workforce. And so as I stated earlier about my friend Jaja, it's very unfair of him to not get a job because just because of his race and his ethnic background, they didn't let him get a job, which is unfair because how is he? I thought everyone's supposed to get an equal opportunity. Okay, and as my clincher earlier, you know, I'm Mexican and I'm trying to get a job, but they won't let me because I'm Mexican. Right, Holmes?
Why are you touching me? I don't like you. Oh god, go find a job somewhere else.